Hi, it's Gwyneth here on a fabulous feel-good Valentine's Day Friday, teaching emotional intelligence to create brilliance. Now, last week when I talked about kind of moving on, didn't want to work one-to-one with people anymore, I had a bunch of unsubscribes from my weekly email. I'm not going anywhere. I was just trying to tell you that we don't always, we're not the same people that we were last week, last year, and certainly not, in my case, 7 years ago when I started this journey of being self-employed entrepreneurship. And it's on Valentine's Day when we're talking about loving each other, messages of love and all those things. And I hope somebody's going to be treating you today or this evening. I hope that something special is coming your way. Although, let's face it, declaration of love, you should be doing that every day, not just on Valentine's Day. Anyway, what I want to talk about today is to remember this kind of self-love without sounding too whooshy, woo-woo, whatever you want to call it. Because, you know, since I did that video last week, it's been incredibly liberating. And I've remembered so much of the stuff that I'd forgotten. We put ourselves into these little boxes, into these little blinkered kind of lines, ways of doing things. And when you remember that actually it's up to you, God, crikey, it's been very, very liberating. My brain has been buzzing over the past 7 days about all the different things that I could do. And I'm getting a much, much better idea of where I want to go now. And one of the things I've just set up is a Facebook group specifically for expat entrepreneurs, people in their 40s and 50s, not for the young ones, sorry, people in their 40s and 50s who are going through a similar journey that I have found myself in. Maybe you've lost a job and you're wondering what to do. Because also last week I was in London providing a workshop, which I still love doing, by the way. The group energy is amazing. And after the workshop, one of the women came over to me and she said, you know, first of all, I'd love you to come and do a workshop for our people, but I'd love to know more about how you got to where you are. I want to do what you're doing, she said. Now, she's due to retire in a couple of years' time. But again, it just pushed home to me that even if you are in your 40s and 50s, and I know some people think that life ends at 55 or 60, but it doesn't. More and more people are beginning to blossom, you know, have a second run at really doing what it is that they love. Now, this is a very roundabout way of saying that on Valentine's Day, self-love is still the most important gift that you can give to yourself. Giving yourself permission to be who you are. Now, if you are worried about being judged or other people saying to you, you're absolutely crackers, I don't know what you're talking about, don't leave your job, if you're thinking of going down the self-employment route, please do come on over to the group. I'm going to be putting a link with this post so that you can come and join. You'll have to ask a few questions first. But honestly, I promise you, I'm going to be, how old am I going to be? I'm going to be 55 this year. And gosh, this journey is so much more liberating, so much more refreshing, so much more exciting than anything I've experienced. Although I loved my work with international organisations as an employee, where I am now is 1,000 more times exciting than ever before. Love yourself. Don't try to mould yourself, even if you're going for a job. This is what I have taught in my career coaching, is that never ever try to mould yourself to a job description. Take the opportunity to have that conversation with the person who's inside first. Get clear on that. And regardless of whether you want to be self-employed or just apply for another job, when you get focused on who you are, that self-love, that treasuring that treasure inside of you, life can be amazing. So, okay, I was a bit gushy today. But honestly, on Valentine's Day, love yourself. I'm sending you my love to you as well. I think you're amazing. Until next time, stay fabulous. Have a fabulous Feel Good Friday. Loads of love and bye for now.